Opponent selects 3 units from your army. Those are the alpha targets. I then select 1 unit from the opponent's army to be my gamma target. I get 2 points for killing the target I select, and 5 points for killing the targets you select.
I will select the Tyrannifexes as 2, and then the Swarmlord as the 3rd.
It would technically be him and the Tyrant Guard, but yes.
Well, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that is actually what I was hoping you were going to do. Oath of Moment is going to be that center Tyrannifex. And we are going to start with Dante's unit advancing for 5. So they're going to go ahead and move 17. Just going to tag those 2 real quick, just in case I somehow fuck up this charge. And then I'm going to spend a command point to give them advance and charge. These guys are going to... They're going to move up to about there. I got to move some of them around. I'm going to jump up to there. How far away from here? Oh, easy. These guys are... Jesus. They're going to go up to there. And those Death Company in the back are going to go ahead and advance. Not well. Okay. That's movement. We'll go ahead and start with the Sanguinary Guard and the Tyrannifex. It's going to be 2 Inferno Pistols, a fancy Inferno Pistol, and then 2 Bolt Guns. So normal Inferno Pistols with Dante hitting on 2s. Rerolling because of the moment. It's going to be 2 hits. And then strength 8 to tough higher than 8, so 5s. And nothing. The 2 bolt guns. Wish I had lethal hits. 4 hits. No wounds because that's strength 4. And then Dante's pistol. Rolling his oath. Sustained D3.
Nice.
So we got 2 hits. And wounding on 5s, nothing. And that's about how my shooting's going to go here. These Death Company over here are going to shoot your Hormagaunts.
You damage them. They're only T3. You got them.
You'd be surprised. Okay.
They can't do worse than that one Tyrannifex.
See, you say that. So I pulled 2 bolt pistol chain swords. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, okay. So it'll be 4 bolt pistols, 4 plasma pistols, and then Lamarty's gun. So bolt pistols, 1 hit, 1 wound at AP 0, damage 1.
So 5 up.
Mm-hmm.
They're good.
Nice. 2 hits with the plasma, not overcharging for obvious reasons. 2 wounds.
It's going to be 2 5-ups. Yep.
Yeah.
We'll add that. 1 goes down.
Okay.
Down the trash hole.
And Lamarty's hits with his bolt pistol and does not wound. So that's them. They advanced. Oh, I'm sorry, I fucked up. Dante's unit should not have been shooting. I forgot that I advanced with them.
Okay,
I didn't do anything, did I? Okay, no, Tyrannofax is still 16. Apologies for that.
That's all good.
The other Death Company is gonna unload on this front unit of Hormagaunts. So, ooh, no, I only have one left. I'm not gonna waste it with grenades. Bolt pistols, 5 hits out of 6, 4 wounds out of 5. At AP, you don't care.
So 4.
Yeah.
Save 3.
Okay.
1 goes down.
4 plasma pistols, 1 miss, and 2 wounds at Invul.
They're hero Hormagaunts, apparently. Apparently I can't shoot, but I'm going to have some saves.
Captain hits and wounds with his plasma pistol if you want to pass another save for me.
Yeah, just 1 more. Nope. You got
Okay.
one.
It's going to be at charge time. I'm going to start with these guys. They're going to triple charge both units of Hormagaunts and the Tyrannofax.
Oh.
So I need a 2 to get there, a 5 to get there, and a 6 to get there. That's a 10. I'm just trying to figure out where I want these guys. At least putting... Oh, actually, we'll do that. Dante's unit's going to charge that Tyrannofax next. That's a 3. I'm really glad I advanced them. They will technically make it, but not by much. Ironically enough, this actually ends up being better for me for grabbing objectives. So they're all supposed to be touching. And then Lamarty's unit is going to double charge the Maliceptor and Hormagaunts. That is a 6, which I believe gets me to both. It does. Okay, cool. All right, come on, game. Catch up. Start with that. Oh, bitch, stand up. Jesus. I don't know if it's my computer or my connection or neither or what, but this shit's getting old. Okay. I think that is going to be all of my charges.
Sounds good.
Don't think you do have enough to interrupt. Tyrannifexes aren't particularly scary in melee, are they?
No, they got like 4 high strength attacks with no AP.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with Lamarty's unit first then.
I think it's 2 damage or something like that. So it's like okay, I guess, but I am going to. I will spend a CP though after you declare that to give his unit -1 AP against that Tyrannifex.
I'm starting with Lamarty's over on the Maliceptor.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't care about that one.
Right,
Sorry,
but you technically have enough to interrupt, so I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I mixed up the Sanguinary Guard and that. Or does the Maliceptor? No, the Maliceptor doesn't care because it's got Invone anyway, so yeah, we're good. Yeah, I'm not going to interrupt. I'm going to end up.
Tyrannifex not have an invul?
Well, I guess technically he has the 5-up. But against the power.
My weapons are AP3. The strength on the Sanguinary Guards are going to be 8, and I'm probably going to give them Lance.
Yeah, so if I use that strat on them eventually, I at least get a 4-up instead of a 5-up. Because he's got a 2 regular save, so I will end up doing that eventually.
Okay.
I just mixed up your units when you said that.
Now you're good.
I'm good.
So I'm going to put 3 Power Fists, an Eviscerator, and Lamarty's into the Maliceptor, and then 1 Eviscerator and 3 Chainswords into the Hormagaunts.
Cool. And you are within 6 of the Maliceptor, so you are -1 to hit.
Okay. I'll go ahead and start with Lamarty's. 6 attacks on the charge, hitting on. Okay, look at that roll.
Double stack 6s. Oh, you win the game.
Like, what the fuck?
You win.
Sorry, I got to get a picture of that one before I move on. That's going to be 1 lethal hit, and then I got 2 rerolls. There we go. All right, so 1 lethal. And then reroll those into 2 misses. This is going to be strength 8 into the Maliceptor, so 5s. All right, 3 2s. So 1 so far at AP2 damage 2.
Right, he has a 4-up. It goes through, so goes
The Maliceptor?
Yep, they have 4-up Invones.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. It's 2 damage flat.
Wait. Ah, shit.
What?
I thought the plus and minus, there we go, back to normal size. I thought the plus and minus adjusted the his points there. What's the hotkey for changing his health? I forget.
Number pad 2 goes down, number pad 3 goes up.
I don't have numpad. Oh, that's right. I don't have numpad. Let me see what I hotkeyed it to last time. He needs to go down too. I'll figure that out while you're doing other stuff, though.
Yeah, I can't adjust yours because you're the owner.
Yeah. I just have to find the hot.
I've also got a lot more damage 2 stuff coming at him, so. 12 swings from the 3 Power Fist guys. No lethals. And they're hitting on 4s now. We'll miss 3. And then this is going to be strength 10. They're tough 11. Fuck. Okay. We'll get 2 through, though. You already rolled the one for Lamarty's, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's going to go down too. I can't find the fucking control for it.
Fine.
No, I know. I'm just like, where the fuck is it? Scripting, keypad. I don't know that. Where is this, man? Sorry. Scripting 1, that's not it. Scripting 2. This is going to be the most interesting part of the stream that Mike started. Be like, Kurt trying to figure out how the hell to set
by the way.
What's that?
Scripting 2 and scripting 3.
Scripting 2 and 3, thank you.
So, if you go into configuration and then controls, scripting 2 is health down and scripting 3 is health up.
Okay, it's now down arrow and up arrow. But that's also camera control, so it's overriding it, I'm guessing.
Lame.
Yeah, let me change it to page down, page up, and hopefully that resets that. I definitely have this working against Mike. I don't know. Scripting 2, scripting 3. Up, down.
Okay, I don't think you're doing anything wrong. I think it's just not working on that mouse sector.
But he's at 12 right now. I'll
try it on your brand effects over here. There you go. Okay. So the scripting's working, it's the mouse sector that's not.
Okay, that's stupid.
Agreed.
Good.
You got 5 more saves at AP2 damage too.
Are you right?
What's that?
I got 2 more to roll from you and he's at 12.
5 more.
5 more. Okay. So 3.
They're all the same profile AP2 damage too.
Yep. So just 4 ups. So 3 more. I
can work with that.
So that's going to be 6 more. So he's at 6. Let me make a note so I don't fuck that up.
I changed it.
Oh, so yours can change it. All right.
No. If you right click on it and you go down to the description at the bottom, you can see the name.
You have to change it.
Yeah, I had to go in and retype it. It wasn't.
I see.
I'll forget to.
Yeah, no, I would totally forget. Sweet.
All right, I'm gonna.
I hope he saw that entire 10 minutes of me trying to figure out why the Maliceptor.
I'm gonna go for Dante's unit next. I'm gonna spend a CP to give them Lance.
Yep, and I'm gonna spend a CP to give them -1 AP.
Sounds good. All right. We'll start with Dante. 9 swings, hitting on 1s, re-rolling. Okay, 1 miss.
They are 6 inches within the other Maliceptor, by the way, as well.
Dante gives +1 to hit, so it actually
balances out.
So it'll neuter it out. It will affect the sanguinary guard, though. That's a good catch. And then this is going to be strength. Actually, real quick, I'm sorry. I fucked this up. I forgot about one of his rules. At the start of the fight phase, each enemy unit within 6 takes a battle shock test at -1. I know you're rolling 3d6, so it probably won't matter.
Yeah, so that's...
it's just going to be the Tran effects.
Oh, he's battle shocked.
Okay. Well, take your CP back to that strat then, at least.
No, well, I can't use the CP on him.
That's what I'm saying. Refund the CP for yourself.
Is it on him or on your unit? It's probably my unit. Let me see.
Probably.
Yep. So yeah, can't do that. Okay. So you're good.
I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
No, it's all good. Didn't do any rolls yet, so it's fine.
3 lethals and 5 hits. And then these will be on 4s, actually, because I spent the 1 to give them Lance. Because, yeah, he goes up to strength 10. So 6 at AP 3 damage 2.
He's strength 10?
On the charge, he is.
Because the Tranifex is T12.
Yes, but I spent 1 to give them Lance.
I forget what Lance is, so that's why I said that.
It gives you +1 to wound on the charge.
Gotcha. All right, good to go.
Yeah.
How many?
6.
6. And what was the AP again?
3.
3, so yeah, 5s anyway.
Yeah.
3 damage, or 3 go through. Sorry.
2 damage each.
And you don't have any bigger weapon profiles on them?
Everything that is going to be swinging into you right now is 2 damage.
Okay.
It's all going to be AP 3 2 damage. The other ones are just going to be... The other ones are wounding on 4s too.
I'll just burn his once per game thing and take 4 instead, since everything's the same anyway. So we'll go down to 12.
Yeah. Like, Dante's pistol and the Thunder Hammers on the Sanguinary Guard captains are really the only things that are higher than damage too.
So we're good over here then.
Yeah. Then I'll swing with the rest of the Sanguinary Guard. 5 attacks each on the charge, 4 guys, so 20 swings. And they are getting that -1 from... Yeah, they are. Fuck. Okay. So they'll be hitting on 3s. Thankfully, re-rolling. Okay, everything hits. And then strength 6 goes to 8 from Blood Angels. And then wounding on 5s goes to 4s for Lance. That is a lot more. 13 at AP 3 damage 2.
You said AP 4?
AP 3 damage 2.
Oh, 3, I'm sorry. Roll dice.
Oof.
Oh, whoops. Fuck. That was...
it was 13 total, so 9 went through.
So I think you got him. Does he explode?
Please. Oh. No. So I'll be 2 for no prisoners and 5 for marked for death. And
did you do your fighting over here?
I have not yet. I was working my way across.
Just making sure
they're going to consolidate into these Hormagaunts, though. Just to make it harder for you to shoot me. Far from impossible, but at least more challenging. Okay, so... Pardon. Over here, the captain is going to use his once per game sustained 3. We're going to put the captain and 3 power fists into the Tyran effects. Then we're going to put 3 chain swords and an eviscerator into that unit, and 2 chain swords and an eviscerator into this unit. So I'll go ahead and do the Hormagaunts first. So the ones on the objective. Hitting on 3s, sustained on 6s, rerolling everything. Okay, so 1 sustained for that. Wounding on 2s. No rerolls here. So 9 so far on these Hormigons. AP 1.
So 5s anyway.
Yeah.
So 6. 6 go down.
And then the Eviscerator is going to get 4 hits with 2 sustained. And 6 more at AP2.
That unit's gone.
Okay.
Don't pick him up.
I mean, you can if you want. He's probably dead as soon as you swing back anyway.
I don't think so.
Well, I meant that particular guy is probably going to be the next one I pick up, so he's probably dead.
Yeah.
Into the other unit of Hormigons. We got Jesus, 4 sustained, 2 misses. 16 at AP1.
5s. So that is the unit.
Jesus.
Hey, they're doing their job.
Did I ever swing into the other Hormigons? The ones by the Maliceptor?
Yeah, one of them I got a miracle save, right? And one of them lived because the
That's right. I was just like, hold on, did I just totally fuck that up? I'm gonna be grumpy now.
No, I got miracle saves on that one unit of Hormigons.
Yeah, absolutely, totally fine. Okay, so the 3 Power Fists into the Tyrannifex. Okay, 3 sustained. And then this is just going to straight up be on 5s. 5 so far at AP 2 damage too.
Oops, not that. This. So 4 ups. 1 goes through, so 2 damage goes down to.
Yeah, may as well.
Oh, that Tyrannifex doesn't. Yeah, I'll just use it. He just doesn't take it. So he's good for now. Now my Tyrannifexes, I don't have to worry about their ability. I've used them all.
Okay. Captain rolls abysmally. We're just going to reroll everything. And cool. So everything hits, and I do not get any sustained for his once per game sustained 3 ability. And then 2 wounds at AP2 damage too.
So he takes 2.
Okay.
I need to.
They will consolidate a little bit tighter. Hopefully out OC you on this objective. Though I doubt it.
There we go. He's 14.
Actually, what's his OC? Oh, hey, I actually will as long as they live.
Yeah, I guess it's just him swinging back, yeah?
Well, you also got the Maliceptor and the 2 units of Hormigons.
Oh, yeah, duh. Yeah, so I'll swing with the Tyrannifex first, I guess. He's got 4 attacks on 3s.
Okay.
They all hit.
Jesus, okay.
He's, it's strength, or is there strength 8, so
2s.
3?
No, they're still tough 4.
Oh, yeah, 2s. All right, so on 2s. I had to double check. It's really? He's going to hit? Okay. So 4, just Marine saves.
Fail 1, what's the damage?
Damage is 2, I believe. Yeah, 2.
Oof. It makes the feel no pain. It's cool.
And then, yeah, let's do the Maliceptor over here. I'm going to use the free attacks versus. You're pretty hardy. I guess I'll use the massive scything talons and see if we can take 1 or 2 Marines out with those.
Yeah, that unit, Lamarty's reduces the incoming damage by 1. So if you sweep, you're wounding on 3s and doing 1 damage each.
Yeah, so
the other one's wounding on 2s and more than likely killing a guy.
Yeah, so we'll do that. So 3, hitting on 3s. They all hit, and they wound on 2s. So 2, -2.
Pass.
Nice. And then I got 9 Hormagaunts, so that will be 27 attacks.
Okay.
And I believe they did hit on 4s. Double check.
Looks like it.
Yep. So yeah, 4s. That many, and then
respectable amount for
not too bad.
Swings.
And then wounding on 5s.
Yeah. Jesus,
not bad.
All right.
Yeah,
that's so pretty fucking solid.
Yeah, that was way beyond average. They're minus
AP?
-1 damage.
Failed 1. And he will fail the feel no pain. So this guy on the end will get dinked down for 1.
Nice.
And then don't forget the unit into the Sanguinary Guard. You'll just have to pile them in. I don't know if you can get all 10 of them swinging. You also don't have to pile them in if you don't want to.
I mean, I might as well.
They're going to be hitting on 5s and wounding on 6s.
These 2 right here. That's right. So he can't move.
I didn't quite base on my movement as far as I could, so they can pile in further. But don't also remember you're hitting on 5s and wounding on 6s for the Sanguinary Guard. So if you want to just leave them there, swing with like 2 guys, and then run away later, I totally understand.
I think I'm going to actually at least pile in and just get a bunch of free movement out of it.
Ah, totally fair.
So I'm going to grab this guy. See how, well, not a bunch, but you know.
Yeah.
An amount of movement
it is
that is
a non-zero amount of movement. This is this is very true.
We're technically closer over there. Oops. Oh, the ruler. It's all these fingers in here. You're making me. I'm having performance anxiety now. Hey, stop that.
I was just seeing if it was your unit or if it was you.
Oh, that was you. I thought you were just one of the other phantom hands doing random shit.
No, that's actually, hang on. Let me... demote Mike so he can't add anything to our bullshit.
I mean, what let him do that.
I know, I'm just teasing. I think what it is I think it's the unit themselves.
7.
So like if I pick up the Sanguinary Guard and drag him across, it does the ruler thing automatically. But if I pick up the Death Company, it doesn't.
Is it the unit? Oh, I see what you're saying. Is it the unit? I swear there was a setting for that last time I was playing Mike.
I don't know. It might have been. It might be a setting too.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that, like, with the Death Company, I'm having to do the same thing as you are with holding tab. Whereas with the Sanguinary Guard, it's working fine.
Either way, it's not too bad to just hit tab.
It's not.
Anyway, 7 of them got in there, so...
I mostly just wanted you to know that I don't think it's anything on your end. I think it's just the models being fucky.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. -1 to hit and -1 to wound.
Also, I want to check a thing real quick. I think it's only the phase, but I don't remember. Yeah, okay. So they will be hitting on 5s. Hey, that's still not bad. And then you said -1 to wound as well, right? So 6s. Yeah. We got 1.
They will pass.
Nice.
Yeah, they're -1 to hit in melee at all times, and if they have a character attached, they're -1 to wound.
Nice.
It's much better than it used to be. It used to be you were -1 to hit if you had a character, and -1 to wound if you had the warlord attached. So you could only ever have one unit with a -1 to wound.
Gotcha. Well, cool.
But yeah, that's it. So I killed 3 units. So I'll max out no prisoners, and I did get marked for death for the terrain effects. That is it for me. You didn't spend a command point on anything because of the battle shock, right?
Yep.
Okay. So now we right click, go to next turn, it adds our CPs, and we're set.
Cool, and then the Swarm Lord is there, so I get another CP.
Just gonna change it to player
Proper
shit. Yeah.
And then we'll
Change
see
it to
what...
proper battle round and everything. We'll see if it works. For primary,
First.
I think you have this center one with the Maliceptor and everything.
Yeah, the Maliceptor's worth
That's
5.
4.
So I have at least, yeah.
I'd say 4 on the tabletop. If the app's different, let me know. Oh, I didn't know the Hormagaunts were OC2. You definitely have it.
Yeah.
Even with the banner, my guys only go up to 2.
Yeah, cool. Well, that's all that matters for that anyway. So what I got?
You got hold 1 and hold 2, but not hold more.
So just 5.
Hold on. I think it is just 5. Control 1 not within your deployment zone, and then control 2 not within your deployment zone. I don't think you have a second one outside your deployment zone.
I can only control 1 outside of it right now. So yeah, just
8. Actually, hold on, you might.
I was looking at that, but I don't think I beat all those guys, right? Because this guy is for...
It's contested. I have 8 guys on there. You have 2 Hormagaunts and a Maliceptor.
Oh no, Death Company can hold shit.
So they can because there's a character within, or a chaplain within 12.
Yeah, alright. So yeah, I still just get 5.
Yeah. It looked like you had a lot more on that point than I thought initially.
Yeah, not quite, but it's all good. Okay, so I got Overwhelming Force, which maybe...
Everything I currently have on the board is on an objective, so...
Well, this would be a good one to get rid of here, if possible.
That is true.
And then... Call the Horde.
Recycled.
Oh yeah, recycle. Engage on all fronts.
Okay. That's the one where the Spore Mines might work for you. That's the one you're talking about table quarters.
Yep, so end of my turn. So that's free for me because I brought Biovores. So I will end up getting that.
No, I don't know if the Spore Mines do count. I'm saying this is the one you were talking about where you thought they did.
I mean, I don't have to hold anything or perform any actions. I just have a presence on 4 table quadrants. 98% sure that they this is exactly the mission that I brought those for.
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I don't know either the Biovore or Engage on All Fronts well enough to weigh in. Because how's the...
Yeah, no, I score the points for that as long as I'm in the 4 corners with the model.
Okay.
Because I don't have to perform an action, and I don't have to, hold anything. But I do have to shoot the Biovore things when I get there. So that's at least good.
Oh, okay. I didn't... So the way it's worded also works differently than it used to before. Because now you add a Spore Mines unit to your army and set it up anywhere.
Yeah.
Before you just placed a mine, and it was functionally an objective marker for all the interaction it had.
Yeah, these spawn units.
Yeah. That would definitely count then.
Yeah. So I'm relatively happy with those. So let's go into movement. I guess I will withdraw these Hormagaunts from the Sanguinary Guard. Did you have a not withdrawing thing on those guys, or that was a unit? Okay. So yeah,
I don't
these
have that
guys.
in this detachment.
Oh, I thought I
Mephiston has that rule, but I didn't bring him. And his is just straight up, you make a leadership check. If you fail, you stay there. It's not a desperate breakout or anything. It's just, nope, you don't leave.
Gotcha. I'm going to move these guys. They go up to 10. So I got a lot of movement. Just going to...
If you can get 2 guys on that objective, you take it from me.
Yeah, I'm going to just drop them. Up to 10 takes me to, like, here. So I'm going to drop them like this and then just reconfigure them when they fall all over.
Sounds good.
Only 2 of them, kind of. Oh. There we go. That guy would have had to been like that, and they'll just kind of... And with that, their main mission is complete, and they can die.
Okay.
Oh, glitching out and lagging. What the hell's going on? All right.
It might be my end. I don't know.
I'm good now. This Tyrannofex will withdraw as well. He'll withdraw this way, like that. Be a little bit more because he's got good movement.
Real quick, something we both forgot is your Maliceptor. The wounded Maliceptor has Battle Shock.
Oh yeah, he's still battle shocked.
No, he needs to roll for it.
Oh, whoop, my bad. Yep. I was like, still battle shocked, confused. All right. I think he just
No
passed.
negatives.
Yeah.
I think their leadership's like 7 or 8.
Yeah, he's good.
He's
Even with
good,
the because I got the 6, so he's good.
Yeah.
Okay. That's over there. This Maliceptor, I guess, will just move up all close like.
I like it.
And then I guess these Hormagaunts will move up. Oh, they'll just advance because there's no downside.
Fair.
3, so they can go 13.
Nice.
Come on. There we go. So yeah, there's gonna be pretty close. But for later movement, just kind of move these guys a little that way. Move it back at that. Just to open up for that guy. Who... If I move him here, he's on that base and can see into the building, correct?
Sorry?
If I move the Maliceptor here and he's on the base, he can now see through the building and also be shot at through the building, correct?
He can be shot at through the building. He cannot shoot through the building.
But I can see your guys in the building now.
Oh, you can do that without touching the base.
Oh, really? I thought I had to...
Yeah.
I thought it was blocked.
You can always see into and you can always see out of.
These aren't line of sight.
Okay. So, these ones, no. These ones, yes.
Oh, okay. I'm
So
mixing.
these two are technically two separate pieces of terrain that are just touching each other on a corner. So seeing through one doesn't give you sight through the other. These two count as one piece.
Gotcha. All right. Well, that's good enough right there. These Hormigons, I suppose, will also advance.
Okay.
Oops. That. 4, so they go 14. Keep forgetting. Go. They're just gonna be close over here in case. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna actually do. Actually, this probably makes more sense. They're not gonna fucking kill Sanguinary Guard.
Not likely, no. It is technically possible, but it's not a good bet.
And this Maleceptor is gonna withdraw.
Okay.
And he's gonna fall back. And I'm gonna pay a CP so that he can fall back and shoot.
Okay.
With my plethora of CP now. And I think... So technically, from what you said, the Exocrine can see these guys over there too, right? Cool.
Yes.
Sweet. Alright. And then I think I just need to move these guys. They move 8. Frickin' ruler. Go. Then I'll just move them 7 and use that extra movement to account for that little wall there.
Sure.
We just pull them slightly back and fix that. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
Go on the
Rapid Ingress, the Sanguinary Guard.
Yep.
Let me use the captain's ability to make it free.
Cool. And then I'm going to shoot this Biovore. Oh, I forgot to put the freaking spawn in my, or the mines in my list. So I have to use like a token from over here or something. Banner. I'll use these orange D6 for them spore mines.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me aim up over here. I just need to be in each quadrant. Right? Yeah, so I can put one in this building over here just to... One will go there, and then this other one can just go over there. Alright. This Exocrine is going to shoot the Sanguinary Guard.
Okay. Yeah. That's the thing. Can't really do much about it.
Nope, and there's 5 of them, so I'll get 1 blast on this. So D6 plus 3 plus blast. So 8, 9 shots.
Oof.
And these are hitting on 2s, I believe, now, because I did not move. And they are heavy. Yep.
Yeah, that's horrifying. I love it.
So hitting on 2s.
No negatives right now.
Alright.
Oof.
So that one, and then these are wounding on 2s.
Yikes.
So 8 wounds.
AP 2 or 3?
3.
Oh, is AP 3 damage 3? That's gonna hurt. So even with cover, that'll take me to my invul. That will kill 3 of them.
Maybe I didn't need to position so hard to kill them, I guess, with the Exocrine.
So the negatives to hit and wound is only against melee.
Gotcha.
They honestly, that's why I don't normally bring more, is because they're surprisingly squishy to shooting. Because like the 2 up, 4 out, 3 wounds is great, but then someone hits you with just a fuck ton of bolters, and you're just like, well, guess I'll die.
Well, I think I'm going to fire this other exocrine at the dudes you rapid ingressed instead, then, because that turned out better than I thought.
They cannot see them because you're towing the train, not wholly in.
Building here.
So, if you're for monsters and vehicles, you have to be wholly on a piece of terrain to shoot out of it.
Oh, that's fucking right. All right. Yep.
That's exactly why they're there and not like over here or something.
I forgot that rule.
It's honestly it's annoying, especially because Titanic doesn't have that, but it does. But it's different. But it's the same. It's fucking GW, man.
Yeah. Wow, I should have shot with this guy instead because I didn't think that was going to go so well for some reason.
Yeah, I don't think the other X-Gear can see anyone else.
I mean, I'll just fucking shoot at them again, and it'll be an effective die.
I mean, Dante's not exactly a pushover even on his own.
So yeah, I'll just try to make sure they die. So yeah, execute at them again. D6 plus 3, so 6 shots. No blast, and then this is hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Nice.
And then wounding on 2s. So 4 minus 3 damage.
That is enough to finish him off. Exactly. I thought Dante had more than 6 wounds, but I guess not.
So this guy that fell back and can shoot, I guess, can see through here with the -1 penalty, yeah?
That does give you 2 for overwhelming force, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Because they were on an objective. 2 units killed for overwhelming force, to clarify.
So that's just maxes it out at 5.
Hang on. Did I delete Dante already? I did. Yeah, that would max it out right there.
Cool. And then this guy, since I paid for that, and that's where he's gonna shoot with the -1 because it's going through this terrain, yeah? If I remember correctly. These are in combat.
Correct. Yeah, he'll be taking a -1 to hit.
Yep. Okay. Right, I'm in range.
Yeah.
And Malceptor is D6 plus 3 blast. There's 10 guys in that unit, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. So D6 plus 3, so 6, so 8 with the blast.
Okay.
And these are hitting on 3s. And wounding on 2s with strength 10.
You're hitting on 4s because of the -1 to hit.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Fuck, how many did
I have no idea.
Take that out and just do 2. Does that make up?
Roll it 2 if you want.
I can just go 2, I suppose.
Whatever you want to do, man.
Unless Mike has the stream on.
He does, but I don't know if he's recording.
I don't want to like spike over 3 because I fucking forgot that. So
I mean, I'd say just go ahead.
Keeping 2, I think.
However you want to do it, man. I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah, just do 2 wounds.
Okay.
-2, 3 damage.
Fail both. First feel no pain, dies. Second feel no pain, also dies horribly. Okay. 2 dead.
Right, and this Maliceptor will shoot the Death Company over here.
Okay.
So D6 plus 3, so 8, and then blast, so 2 more. Yeah, or is there one?
Leave.
Yeah, there's 2 still.
Yeah.
So 10.
Nice.
And then on 3s. And then on 2s. Wow. So 4 minus 2, 3 damage.
Fails all of them. So first one takes 2 damage and dies. Second one takes 3 damage and dies. Takes 3 damage and dies. And then rolls 3 6s. So
Nice.
1 survives. Okay. Pull that guy. That guy. Not the captain. Oop, shit. It was an eviscerator. Oh. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay.
I think that's it for shooting.
All right.
Or wait, guy. He's in range. Oh yeah, they're in combat.
They're in combat.
And his butt. Can his butt see?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll do like a weird backup bug acid spray ass attack and shoot at you. So
That's
it's the
about
same thing again. So D6 plus 3, so dang, 9, and then 1 blast, so 10 again.
There you go.
Yeah, that is all of the shooting because he had to fall back, and I wasn't able to spend a CP for him.
Yep.
And yeah, so we'll go on to charges. Let's do these Hormagaunts into these Death Company first.
Okay.
Ooh. I mean,
I think you make it.
I'm gonna re-roll it because I want some movement out of this, I guess. I like wasn't afraid of them getting there, and I don't need to take the objective from you. I just wanted to move them.
Fair.
So I'm gonna re-roll that.
All
Alright, this is fucking the complete opposite.
Nice.
Yeah. So obviously I just want to put them on the other side, essentially.
Sure. I love it.
Yoop. This Maliceptor will charge those Death Company.
Okay.
Got a 5, which will be enough. I don't think. Well, that would be kind of funny. But let's charge these Hormagaunts into this Lamarte's unit, I guess, which is probably a silly thing to do, but you know, this is a silly place.
This is
10.
true. They might make it.
They might maybe make it. They're pretty much just gonna like do that. Oops. Ooh, lagged out. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna charge. Do I charge these guys? Or do I need them to stay back?
I mean, you're probably going to want something dealing with the Sanguinary Guard. And honestly, they're probably your best bet right now.
Have the Maliceptor. But
Stop eating Sprue.
And then he is very far away. Was that the only Ingress unit, right? Or the only deep strike?
Everything's on the board at this point.
I'm just gonna charge. Say fuck it. Or wait,
Right.
you get points for holding my shit, don't you? Is that in this one? I forget. Hidden supplies.
It would count towards hold more, but not for hold. Actually, no. Hold 1 and hold 2 would count your deployment.
Yeah,
outside your deployment zone.
they won't charge. That's probably smarter than there, even if it would be funnier to do that.
Fair.
Cool. And that's it for charges, I guess. And you got 1 command point, so I think I'm okay to not worry about interruption.
Correct.
Let me see if I need to remember any stratagems real quick. Oh yeah, that's shooting and fighting phase. That is a good thing to remember here. And yeah, he charged, so he couldn't have gotten in closer. So I guess I'll fight over here first, weirdly enough. And I'm going to pile these guys in. Stand up.
No.
They're within range of this guy for Synapse, so I'm going to spend a CP and give him reroll hits and wounds of 1.
Okay.
See if they can do anything.
Sounds good.
It will be 30 attacks. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Reroll all them 1s. Remove all of those. And then wounding on 5s. Rerolling the 1s. And 10. Not bad.
We will
I get
fail.
Marine. I might be happy.
We will fail 6. And then pass 1, so you'll kill 2.5.
That was better than I thought.
There was the wounded guy, so it's actually just 3. The one guy had already taken a wound. I forgot about him.
Gotcha. And then we'll go over here with this Maliceptor into the Death Company. And yeah, I think I'm going to use the big attack. That was the one I think we determined was probably better.
Well, this unit's not -1 to damage. That's the
they're not.
Lamarty's thing. That's not a Death Company thing. That's a Lamarty's thing.
Thank you. I'm getting shit mixed up. Yeah, in that case, I'll do the massive scything tones, because that definitely makes more sense.
Yeah. I still do have the Feel No Pain, but it's much more limited.
Yeah. So yeah, 6 attacks. On 3s. And then on 3s again, because it's 7. So 4 at -1, 2 damage.
Okay. 4 up. We will fail 1. Or sorry, pass 1, fail 3. So, first guy lives on a wound, then takes another and dies, and the second guy dies. So, just the captain left. Man, I was hoping you were going to kill him.
I know, now I have to move my Hormagaunts, pile them in backwards now.
Oh, that's right, the Hormagaunts can still do it.
Because
if you kill me in melee, I have a chance to explode at you.
Oh. We'll see. I don't feel confident that these guys can kill you in melee.
He's only got, I think, 5 wounds. And you got 30 swings. If you get everyone in.
I'm sure I can get everyone in. I just have to do it painfully here. Oh no, one of them might not make it.
Actually, they would have had to base when they charged, so the Maliceptor wouldn't have been in range. Yeah.
So only 9.
Oh no.
Yeah. I selected the mat. Oh, there we go. All right. 27 on 4s.
Oof.
And 5s at least. 1.
Okay. He fails and he fails.
Maybe I should have given them the rerolls instead.
Right? Okay. Pleasantly surprising, but I'll take it.
And then I believe it's your combat.
Yeah, I believe we're into ongoing now. So I'll start with
Yep.
Lamarty's unit. I'm going to put the 2 Eviscerators and 2 Power Fists into the Hormagaunts that haven't swung yet, and then I'll put Lamarty's and the other Power Fist into the ones that did swing. So I'll go ahead and do the... Oh, hold on. Wrong number of dice.
What's the AP on these things again? Oh, well, it does never.
Everything you're getting hit with is going to be wounding on 2s at AP2 damage 2. Everything left in that unit is AP2 damage 2 for melee.
Continue.
Yeah, it's great if the AP2 takes him down enough, or if 2 damage is great, but then you run into a bunch of 3 wound stuff and you're just like, well, okay.
This is the
first.
Then the AP won't matter because they still have to save.
So we got 1 lethal, 1 sustained. So that brings back... Well, I got to reroll this first. Okay. And then wounding on 2s. So 7 so far. Let me go ahead and roll the other ones. Uh, 12 total on the Hormagaunts that have not yet fought.
Okay. 7 go down, which I think is... Oh no, a couple left.
Yeah.
So 3... I will leave that one that is touching the that's touching the base there. Or touching the
Oh, fair.
The objective.
And then we got 7 more into the other unit of Hormagaunts. Still at AP2 damage too.
So 4 go down.
Alright, I can work with that. Not great, but I can work with it.
Guess I gotta take that one actually. Stand back up. Whoop, I guess that it leaves my 2 Hormagaunts here to attack.
Yes, sir.
So 6 attacks. 1 and then 1. One wound on them guys.
He's fine.
Cool.
Then I'll do the Death Company Captain over here. Let me see if his sustained is only when he's leading a unit. I think it is. Yes, he only gets sustained when he is leading a unit. So that'll be 4 saves on those Hormagaunts at AP2 damage too.
Three more.
All right.
Oop. You go back. I think that is it, correct? So
Yep.
I also maxed out the engage there, I believe, because I get it at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
And I got both of them, and then it is your turn.
Just go ahead and right click on the blue command thing. Yeah.
And During your command phase, I am going to activate
Shadow
Shadows.
of the Warp, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
It's pretty standard on this turn for Nids, I feel.
I think I score primary first. Though it actually doesn't matter because I'm not holding anything. I'm going to score 0 primary anyway. So, Blood Angels in the back. They're battle shocked. Death Company Captain passes. Other Death Company fails. Lamarty's passes. Okay, so Lamarty's is the only one who passed battle shock.
Ouch.
I'm not surprised. And that's without any negatives you might have given me. So
Any not care at all about Battle Shock?
they shouldn't. No, they should be fearless, right up there with Corn Berserkers and shit. But
they want to die, right?
I mean, they don't want to die necessarily. It's just
they're not opposed to dying, though. Really.
So these guys are going to move over to here. I'm going to make sure I put the Malta guys within 3 of the Exocrine. They're going to do that.
I think I'm going to Overwatch them with the Exocrine.
Sure.
Just to see if I can do anything. D6 plus 3 blast shots. 5 plus 3, 8. So 9 shots.
Okay.
I got 2 hits. And I'm winning on 2s. 2 wounds. So 2 minus 3, 3 damage.
1 goes through.
Hey, it's a little something.
Yep. Hmm. They're going to come up to here. They're going to come up to here. And then everyone else is going to sit still. So the engaged Death Company captain will plasma pistol those Hormagaunts and obliterates one unless you make that field note or the invul. Cool. Dante's unit, or sorry, Lamarty's unit. They're going to go ahead and put all their pistols into the 6-man Hormagaunt unit over there on the objective. Which is going to be 3 plasma, 2 bolt, and the absolver. So the plasma, cool. 1 5 up. One more from the bolt pistol. And that's it. So one more.
Was
one
that
more
another
AP one. Yeah.
Okay. Another one.
Sanguinary Guard are going to dump on these Hormagaunts right here. Unfortunately, I don't have a better option for this, so Inferno Pistols first. Ah, fuck, I forgot to pick a oath target. Shit. I'll just say it was this Biovore back here.
Fuck that specific Biovore.
Yeah. 1 invul on the Hormagaunts.
Got one.
Okay. And then 5 more saves on them at AP 0. Question mark. Yeah, AP 0.
Yeah, but 5 go down.
All right.
Oh, yeah, there's another guy over here, too.
Yeah. Did you just shit in my room, you little... I definitely shot those in the wrong order. These Death Company are going to shoot your Hive Guard bullshit. 3, 6, 8. So 4 plasma, 4 bolt pistol, and a 5th plasma. Not overcharging plasma. They are tough 8. Okay. So nothing there. Nothing there. And nothing there. Cool. Shooting was useless. Are you done? Fuck off. Okay, now the question is just where do I send all these guys for murder? Okay. Oh, these Sanguinary Guard back here will shoot the Biovore.
Yep.
Actually, I'll put the Inferno pistols into the Exocrine and everything else into the Biovore.
Yep.
So into the Biovore. I'm assuming he's not tough 3, so nothing goes through to him.
Yeah, he is T6.
And 1 wound on the Exocrine at AP 4.
So 5 up. Nope. Damage?
5.
Oh, this one's broken too. I gotta edit it. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
There we go.
Fuck.
To figure out what's wrong with my list. Why is that just broken?
Question is who's charging where, because I honestly don't fucking know. I'll start with the Sanguinary Guard in the back. They're going to double charge the Exocrine and the Biovore.
Alright.
That's a 9, so they will make it. I'll go ahead and put the Captain there. Yeah, I'm just going to put 2 sword guys here, and then these guys will be here.
You don't want to put him there. Yeah. Then I could heroically intervene with that dude. But he can't move through.
Technically already can.
Well, I can't fit over there, though. But if he was next to the wall...
Oh, I see what you're saying. I got you, yeah.
Yeah. I've been fucked over enough by Mike Russell to remember the combat rules.
Okay, we're gonna do it this way.
You know, I mean, you know how he is in combat. We all know. He taught me the way.
Is this Maliceptor within an inch of the wall?
He is, technically.
Okay. So I'm gonna have the Sanguinary Guard charge the Maliceptor. Jesus. Okay. Well, they didn't pass Battle Shock, so I can't do shit about that. The Death Company will go ahead and charge that Maliceptor next. They do get to reroll it innately from being Death Company, so thank fucking God. They rolled a 3 as well. So they'll get a 7 instead. Jesus Christ, mouse. I don't think I'm going to be able to stay outside heroic intervention range. So.
Yeah, because it's 6 inches from him, but the whole unit does it because he's attached, right?
It's 6 inches from the unit, and I have to base. I have to base him if possible. So I don't think I physically can get out. Actually, we're going to put him over here. This guy's going to come in a little tighter there. Just to try and make it a little harder for you to make that heroic intervention. It's still 3, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll pay for that. Doop.
Okay. I mean, that's all I got. Do you have anything else?
Nope, that's
Okay.
the charge phase, right? I'm out of
Yeah.
CP. So there's no interrupts.
So he's gonna go there. He's gonna go here.
But I forget. Does heroic intervention count as a charge now?
Yes.
So I do get to activate them.
It does not give you fight first. That's the charge bonus it doesn't give you. So you have to fight as if you're ongoing. But if you have anything like the Blood Angels +2 strength that triggers on charge, that does.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put 2 Power Fists, an Eviscerator, and a Chainsword into those guys. And hopefully at least get rid of the Tyrant Guard. Everything else is going in the Maliceptor. Okay. Power Fists. We got 2 misses, 1 sustained. They are tough 8, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So that's 4 so far at 82 damage too.
Let me do that real quick. 4, AP2, so 5 ups. Save 2, to go through. So you kill a guy.
Then 3 more at AP2 damage too. Ooh, that was a nice lag spike.
1.5.
Ooh. Chain swords. Bunch of hits. 2 wounds. AP 1, damage 1.
Is that at the Maliceptor now?
No, that's still the Tyrant Guard.
Okay. Sorry again, how many?
2.
2. One. What was the AP? Sorry, I'm fucking.
AP 1.
Okay, so just 1 and.
Okay.
Damage 2, you said?
Nope, damage 1.
Oh, okay. Wow. He lived.
It was just a chainsword.
I know.
Then it'll be Power Fist, Eviscerator, and 2 chainswords.
Burning from the fist explosions before.
Fair. So into the Maliceptor.
Oh shit! I forgot too. We don't. You're -1 to hit because of the Maliceptor.
Okay.
That was my bad on the.
I will factor that in for the rest. Most of my hits were not 3s.
Okay.
And the 3s could have been rerolled.
It's my fault for forgetting.
Maliceptor is not tough 10, so those will miss. This hurts. 1 at AP2 damage 2 on the Maliceptor.
4 up. Takes it. And I have to edit this asshole too.
Is the Maliceptor tough 11 or 12?
11.
Okay, so I am wounding him on 5s right now. 2 at AP 1, damage 1.
So 4 ups for yeah, he's just 4 up. That's right. He's good.
I figured. And then from the captain, we've got 1 AP2 damage 2.
He's good.
Okay. So that's it for them. I'll go ahead and do the Sanguinary Guard next. Everything's going into the Exocrine except for 1 Sanguinary Guard. I'm just gonna start with this Thunderhammer and see if we can get rid of this real quick. Into the Exocrine, I mean. 1, 3. So that's 4 hits. He is currently strength 11. Exocrines are tough 10. Okay, so on 3s. 3 at AP2 damage 2. No dev wounds.
So 5 ups because he's got the synapse.
Okay.
1 goes through.
Yeah, 2 damage flat.
Does he?
And then
Oh,
20
we gotta-
swings from the Sanguinary Guard.
into the Biovore.
No. This is all still into the Exocrine.
Okay.
There's only 1 guy going into the Biovore.
Sorry, that made me laugh because it just made me think of a bunch of Sanguinary Guard just like sitting around a crater, just like
Yeah.
shit out of a Biovore.
They are currently strength 9 on the charge, so I will be wounded on 5s. Exocrine has 4 more at AP2 damage 2.
That is 5 ups. No, so he has 1 wound left.
Oh, did you already take it down from the captain's
I did.
damage? Oh, fuck. I got
He's
excited
out.
for a second because I thought you hadn't
Forgot.
taken it down, and I was like, oh no. Fuck yeah, got him. Nope.
Trying to be as accurate as I can with the stupid editing thing because I'll forget if I
You're
don't.
fine. You're
I
fine.
can't-
I was just hoping you hadn't moved it yet, because if you hadn't moved it, then it might have killed it.
Yeah.
Into the Biovore, we got 3 hits and 2 wounds at AP3 damage 2.
Well, he's in range of the Exocrine, so 5 ups. Takes 2. He's also at 1 wound now.
Okay.
Somehow these fucking guys lived over here.
Hey, I mean, honestly, it'd be what it be. To you. Ongoing. I also fucked up. I forgot to draw secondaries this turn. Behind enemy lines and cleanse. Well, cleanse wasn't happening because everything was battle shocked.
We already got behind enemy lines.
Excluding battle shocked units.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
CP if you want to ditch one.
No, I'm gonna drop cleanse at the end of the turn for a command point, but behind enemy lines is a freebie next turn, or I'm dead and I don't need them.
Yep. Okay. So ongoing, I guess probably. Oh, well, 2 hard choices here. 4 Hormagaunts into Lamartes or 6 Hormagaunts into the Death Count. It actually doesn't matter if these fucking things die, so it probably makes more sense to just do these in case.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do that. There's 4 of them, so 12 attacks. Probably not going to do anything, but I think it's the better choice. Maybe. Spawn. So
I think it's definitely the better choice. I don't know if it's a good choice. You don't
don't
really have a lot of those right now for
Neither-
ongoing.
Those are. Oh, well, hold on a second. No, because these guys already fought in the middle, so
Exactly, yeah.
matter. Yeah, it's really just which Hormagaunts can like flail lifelessly against the Marines first.
Yeah.
They didn't roll too bad here though, and then 5s, 3. Maybe might consider doing a half a wound.
I will fail 1 and take the damage. Okay.
I'm guessing we're going over here.
Yeah, I think so. Five hits, no extras.
-1 to hit.
5 wounds. Oh fuck. One of those was a 2, but I get to re-roll it. And it re-rolled into a 2, so 4.
Okay. Sorry, I tried to I need to remember the Maliceptor's out there. 3 go down.
Okay. 3 in the back or the 3 in the front?
3 like that.
Lame. I wanted to tag your Maliceptor. Alright. Your pick.
Yeah, we might as well just go in the middle here. I'll pile in with the Swarm Lords unit.
Or you could do the 2 into Lamarty's unit first.
You want to see that one first? I mean, it doesn't even matter, yeah.
I mean, no, but you might as well, because they're the only ones that haven't fought yet.
Well, and neither of these two have fought.
I'm saying for me.
Oh, for you? I mean, we can roll them real quick. I mean, there's nothing else that... Oh, you didn't fight with these guys? You just swung against these guys, didn't you?
No, I swung with the Death Company captain over here. I haven't swung with Lamarty's unit at all.
You're right. I forgot. Well, I'm going to leave his pile in because that's not going to matter. We'll swing with that, which will also probably not matter.
No, but you might kill a Marine or 2.
Yeah, so we'll do that real quick. Better than average. And then... So 2 wounds.
Fail both? And fail both.
Oh, it mattered. Kind of. All right, now you're gonna fuck with them.
Yeah, now they're gonna try and mess it up. 2 fists into the 2-man unit, everything else into the other guys. Alright, well I've done this twice in one game now.
Yep. Seems very suspicious then, huh?
Right? Everything hits with 1 lethal. And then 5 at AP2, damage 2 on the 2-man unit.
On the 2-man?
Yeah.
Got him. Oh, and then I keep forgetting again. It didn't matter on those, probably. Maybe it matters here. -1 to hit.
I did remember.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Power Fist on the other side. We got 1 miss, 1 lethal. 2 so far. Uh, 5 so far. He doesn't get this anymore. 8 total. AP2 damage 2 on the 4-man unit.
Well, I think they're gone.
It's shocking.
Right?
I never would have seen a 400-point blob taking out 40% of a 60-point unit.
You know what's crazy, compared points-wise, is the Maliceptor is like... He's like 160 points or some shit?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
The 10 Death Company with Lamarty's is... Oh, okay, lower than I thought. 330.
They are very good, though.
They are, but they're also double the cost of a Maliceptor. They got a lot of benefits and drawbacks, though, too, and they got some really fucking stupid good rules. Anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Yep, middle combat over here. let's do the last high. Well, obviously the Swarm Lord's unit, but we'll do the Tyrant Guard guy here first. He's got 5 Scything Talons and Rending Claws. Or, I'm sorry, Crushing Claws and Rending Claws, right? That's what I put on him. Double check. Yep, Crushing Claws and Rending Claws. So 2 of those attacks. My bad. I looked at the bottom profile there. So these are hitting on 4s. They both hit. They're wounding on 2s, twin-linked. They wound. -2, 2 damage.
Fail both. First guy dies, second guy dies.
And then the Swarm Lord has 8 Bone Sabers, which is just kind of cool.
Yeah.
He hits on 2s. And he's wounding on 2s, twin-linked. So 7 at -2.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rolling the first 6 because the captain has an invul. You said these are AP2, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I will pass 1, fail the other 6.
3 damage apiece.
Oof. All right, so I got 6 of these. So lives with a wound. Number 2 kills a guy. 3 kills a guy. 4 kills a guy. 5 kills a guy. And 6 kills a guy. So 5 guys died. So now, no, I can't do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 2 of them left for the Maliceptor.
All right. Well, I think the Maliceptor will swing in with the big claws. So 3 attacks.
Okay.
On 3s. Ouch.
I like that.
And then on 2s.
I like that even better.
Maliceptor fails miserably.
This is not what I was expecting.
Nope, me either. Although they're okay at shooting and okay at melee and okay at living. They're
very middle of the road for everything, it feels.
Probably the best thing they have is that they got like the 4-up invuln, they're 11 toughness, and they give you -1 to hit.
Yeah,
and
that is nothing to sneeze at.
You get -1 to wound if you're at half strength too.
What do you mean?
Their ability.
Oh, so if I'm under half strength, I'm -1 to wound you?
Yeah. I thought it was just -1, and then I was rereading it just now while we were playing, and I was like, oh. So I don't know if that affected any point, but...
No. Nothing that's swung into them yet has been under half strength.
Okay, cool. So it didn't affect it yet. But yeah, that's their good thing. So I think that's... Yeah?
You still got 3 Hormagaunts into the Death Company Captain.
Oh, yeah.
And then the Execrant and the Biovore into the Sanguinary Guard.
Oh, yeah, if you consider that all combat. All right, these 3...
I mean, you can definitely skip it if you want, but it is options for you.
9 into the Captain.
Okay.
He's not minus to hit, right?
Nope.
All right. 2.
Fails 1 and fails the Feel No Pain. So he's down to 3.
And then the Execrant here has 3 attacks. Hitting on... Yeah, I don't know. That is so fucking hard to read on there. Or I'm just blind. Exocrine. 3 attacks on 3s.
You are both bracketed and -1 from the sanguinary guard, though.
So
they don't stack. You just goes to force.
I was gonna say, so I just minus the 1. So 2 hit. And then
-1 to wound, so force.
Force. So 1 wound. 0 AP.
Okay. They do pass.
Then the Biovore. Melee. 2 attacks on 5s because of your thing.
Yeah.
So 1. And it's 5, so on 4s? Or 4s? 3s? 3s.
Yeah.
Either way, 5.
It is force because of the -1 to wound, but yeah.
Gotcha.
That makes it either way, and they'll pass.
Yep. Nice. Okay, now we're done with combat.
Yes. And now, going into your turn, you have quite a few battle shocks.
Do I?
Oh, yeah.
I got the Exocrine and the Maliceptor and the Biovore.
So, you also have the 5-man unit of Hormagaunts on this objective.
These guys were dead, that's why.
And the 3-man over here.
Oops, shit. Sorry.
Good.
All right.
No, all those 2 Hormagaunt units are still alive.
In my mind, I'm just like ignoring them because I considered them dead. But actually, these ones in the middle.
Fair. I just haven't grabbed anything yet, so.
Yeah. All right.
I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna grab some
yeah, me too.
Shit.
All right, I am back. I don't know if you are or not.
Okay, real quick. For my end of turn stuff, I'm gonna drop cleanse for a command point, and I'm gonna hold on to behind enemy lines. And then I will kick it to you. Don't forget, you're getting 2. Because he's still.
Well, it gives us 1, and then we get 1 more for the.
That's what I meant. You get the extra for the Swarm Lord.
And then I'll draw my stuff.
Yeah.
extend battle lines.
Pretty easy.
Yep, and then sabotage.
Also, you 100% have maxed out primary because my entire army is battle shocked except for one unit. So you currently hold 4 objectives to my 1.
Sweet, so 15 this turn.
Yep. I'm not gonna lie. I think Shadow in the Warp is my least favorite mechanic in the entirety of 40k.
It's kind of just like a, I don't know, maybe fuck you, just random fucking I don't know. You just like you hold it. I feel like I gave it to Tyranids when they were like a lot worse as kind of like a backup thing, and there's stuff that you can make it better. And it's not necessarily even good. It's just like when it is good, it's kind of ridiculous.
It's not even the best mechanic in 40k. I just have horrible luck against it. Like,
Yeah,
you
it's
saw what
just
just happened here. Everything on my board is leadership 6. And I whiffed every single one except for one.
so sabotage. What? I forget this one. Shooting phase.
Perform an
End
action
of-
on a piece of terrain.
I just don't shoot
Mm-hmm.
and stay on a terrain feature.
Yep. It has to be either in No Man's Land or in my deployment. You get more points if it's in my deployment.
I don't want to shoot though, because I feel like that'll just secure what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pay a CP and recycle it, or discard it. You don't recycle, but get out of here, sabotage, cleanse. Okay, well, same fucking deal there. Well, that's actually a little bit easier to score.
Yeah.
I got because I only have to do it two of them. Which still is kind of annoying, but all right. Let me. I gotta think what I want to do here. I mean, I could have this Maliceptor cleanse this objective and still fight.
No, you can't charge.
Oh, you can't try. Oh, it's like action, but they removed. I fucking
It is an action.
dude. Yeah, but remember they like changed what actions were, and then I haven't played a whole then, and it's like an action is an action, but it's not an action, right?
I got you. Yeah.
Do I even care about cleanse? I could just do cleanse on another turn. I can just keep it if I have to.
I'll be honest. I'd probably do it with the terrain effects and the small unit of Termagants or Hormagaunts if they pass their battle shock.
Oh yeah, I gotta do that first anyway. Let's go over here. Those Hormagaunts are in range of the Maliceptor, so they're good. These Hormagaunts are actually in range of the Swarmlord because he gives a 9-inch aura.
Oh, nice.
So they're good. This Maliceptor over here is battle shocked. That's kind of huge for you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The Exocrine is good. The Biovore is also good.
Okay.
So actually, the one that actually mattered, well, actually, this mattered a lot, these, but
yeah.
Okay. Well, oh, remember, he is battle shocked. So let me think, what do we do here? These guys are both monsters, so they can... Well, he's got blast, but the Swarmlord can shoot into combat.
Mm-hmm.
These Hormagaunts, I don't think will live through a cleanse.
So it completes at the end of your turn.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Sabotage is the end of my next turn.
Yeah. Well, actually, the Hormogots can't do it because they would have to withdraw, right?
These ones can.
Yeah, so
These
actually,
ones over here, no.
Okay, what I'm going to end up doing, I believe, is I'm gonna definitely end up cleansing with these guys because that just makes a lot of sense.
3 points, yeah.
So they're gonna sit there. The Maliceptor. I think I'm actually gonna cleanse with this Maliceptor.
Okay.
I think. Because I can shoot a lot at this guy.
You can't shoot anything at him.
Well, once these
fall back.
I definitely can shoot at him, yeah.
Yeah, once they fall, if they fall back.
Oh, does this guy have the thing where I can't fall back?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying we haven't hit your movement phase, so you haven't moved them back yet. But yes.
Oh no, we're in movement now. I'm just deciding what I want to move. So yeah, these Hormigons are gonna have to move for sure.
Okay.
So they're gonna fall back, and they're gonna fall back in a way that probably won't matter a ton, but going to just try to restrict movement a little bit here.
Okay.
And then this Tyrannifex. Let's see here. The Maliceptor. I'm going to have to move the Maliceptor first to get the Tyrannifex where I want, I think. So the Maliceptor still. Is he actually, are they locked in combat? Because he was.
I don't think so.
No? All right. That was not the intent. They were very close there.
Yeah. Because I remember you pulled Hormigons that were basing my guy, so I couldn't. Or you left the Hormigons that were basing my guy because I wanted to pile into him, let you swing at me, and hopefully blow up.
Actually, oh yeah, he can't do it because he's. Yep. Yep, it would have to be one of these guys.
It also wouldn't out OC the Death Company.
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm going to move this Tyrannifex and use most of his movement to turn, like that, and then place him in here. Oops.
Pivoting only costs 2 now.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And you can pivot as much as you want.
Just going to kind of place him there to be inconvenient for placing models to be able to get in there. This Maliceptor doesn't almost even matter at this point. So actually, he moves 8. So he's going to. Go over here, I suppose. I want to be able to shoot. You can only shoot in combat, not monsters can't shoot into combat. Yeah, only if combat. Well, I'm going to fall back this Biovore just out of combat into the corner.
Okay.
If I can place it in the corner properly. It wants to drop it on top. There we go. The Exocrine is going to fall back this way.
Okay.
And I'm going to pay a CP so that Exocrine can shoot.
Okay.
I'm at 0 CP now. And really, the last thing I think is, do I want to? I mean, actually, yeah, I am. He's going to fall back a little bit.
Love it.
Out of combat, an inch away from the wall. Not that that should matter too much for those guys anymore, I don't think. And let me check one more thing. Sorry. Swarm Lord, ranged. I'm going to fall back slightly with this unit too. Just still on the objective, but out of combat. Sorry.
Okay.
And I think that's it for movement. So go into.
Do you have fallback and charge on a lot of these things, or what?
Only if I pay the CP. I'm kind of making ballsy bets with shots right now to see if I can just get lucky is what's about to occur, right? This might entirely fall back on me and not work out well.
I was just curious.
Yeah, no, the only thing I have for that is that one CP. I can pay a CP and either fall back and... or is it both, actually? Let me see. I don't think it'll matter that much because it's just the one guy, but... Oh, actually, when I use that stratagem, it's fallback. It's a fallback, shoot, and charge.
Jesus.
So the exocrine can charge. I should have been doing that on the other turns. I guess that could have helped.
I think you only used it once, but yeah, definitely could have.
Still pretty good. Good for something like the Swarm Lord or Maliceptor. Or it's probably really really good is the Norn Emissaries.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's shoot this Maliceptor at these Death Company over here. D6 plus 3 blast.
Plus 1?
7, so 8.
Okay.
Is he... I think he's probably degraded, yeah.
No, not until he's at 5 wounds.
Oh, yep, you're right. Alright, so these are hitting on 3s. They all hit. They're wounding on 2s. Yep. Is that... Did I do that right? I guess I did. Okay. Yep, wounding on 2s because it's 10 strength. Alright, bounced out a little bit there. So 5 at -2.
Pass 1. Damage is 2 or 3?
2.
Okay, so 2 goes down to 1. I will fail all my feel no pains, but only 2 guys die. Well, 2.5 because 1 guy was wounded.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot the Tyrannofex at that Death Company captain.
Okay.
I'll just shoot everything at him. Do I want to shoot Exocrine first? I mean, it doesn't really make sense against him. It's going to make the most sense against the guys in the middle there. So yeah, we're just going to shoot the Death Company captain. We'll start with big dick guns on 3s because he moved. They both hit, and then 2s. 2 wounds, -4.
Passes 1 on the anvil, fails the other. What's the damage?
It is D6 plus 6. So okay. 9 damage.
Easy money. Didn't pass a single one. He did.
Maliceptor is going to cleanse.
Okay.
This exocrine over here that's at full health is going to shoot the unit in the middle.
Okay.
So D6 plus 3, no blast. So 5. Plus 4 would be 5. Hitting on 2s, because this exocrine did not move. And then wounding on 2s.
Yep.
So 2 at -3, 3 damage.
Lone guy dies. Captain makes the end roll.
All right, and then the other exocrine is going to shoot at that death company. The final captain, sorry, in the center.
He will be hitting on 4s, I believe.
Yep, because he's wounded.
Yeah.
Yep. So D6 plus 3. Oh, all right. Well, 4. Hitting on 4s, but re-rolling the 1s because the other exocrine hit that unit.
Mm-hmm.
So just 1.
Okay.
Wounding on a 2. See, I was like, it was probably almost too risky.
He will fail that. 3 damage, right?
Yep.
Okay. He will make 1 feel no pain and take 2.
Yeah, a little too risky there. Well,
Yeah.
it was still probably worth it. I think after that it is charges, which are far and few between here. I think it's going to be this Maliceptor into the Lamarte's unit.
Sounds good.
7, it's probably enough.
Comfortably.
I'll go there. The exocrine is going to do a ballsy charge over to this death company.
Who is?
The exocrine.
Okay, yeah.
He needs a 12 to make it to more safety. Oh no!
Damn.
Close.
So close.
That would have been epic.
That was worth a gamble, I think.
Yeah, I would have got him out of the way of these guys. He might not have lived over here. He had a better chance. That would have been an epic roll.
Yeah,
all right,
for sure.
It's okay. We got a quick combat this turn then. So it's just this Maliceptor into the Lamarte's unit with the big claws that never really do a whole lot, but yep. So 3 on 3s.
Okay.
And then on 2s. So 2 at -2.
Pass 1, fail 1.
And it will be D6 plus 1. So for 2.
And then I reduce it by 1, so 1.
So 1.
I will fail it though, which will kill this guy. And then we'll pile in real quick, and hopefully get rid of the Maliceptor because it's getting on my nerves.
He is -1 to hit.
Yep. Okay, 2 misses, 2 lethal. Nope, so 2 lethal so far. 3 at AP2 damage too.
2 go through, so it's down to 2.
That is much better than I expected, if I'm being honest. Okay.
That I still have to edit this. All right. That is the end of my turn. And yeah, there's no more combat, I don't think.
Mm-mm.
So extend battle lines.
Comfortably.
So that is 4, right? You control one or more, or you
Yeah,
control.
because at the time I was battle shocked and your Biovore was not. So yeah, you max both.
Yeah, so 4, and this one is 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I pass it to you.
Okay. My other secondary is Display of Might. More units from my army than my opponent's army wholly within no man's land. That is not happening. I'm going to spend a command point to discard that one, because there is no chance in hell I can get that. Secure no man's land. That one I might be able to do.
You already have that, yeah?
No.
Because the Sanguinary Guard back here, isn't that just one in...
No man's land.
Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Yeah. Well,
I do control that one, so that does give me 5 for primary, though.
My Maliceptor is Battle Shock, so...
Oh.
Yeah, so you hold this one for sure.
Yeah, actually. Pass Battle Shock and we're good. So that's hold 2.
Yeah, so you points.
You currently hold 3, so I did not hold more than you.
I have 4, actually. No, 3, I'm sorry, Maliceptor. Yep, 3.
The question is, I got to figure out what is the most effective use of my murder right now. Okay, so fuck. Okay, I think I know how we're gonna do this. This Death Company captain.
Battle Shocks, right?
What?
You passed all your Battle Shocks, right?
I only had the one. It was just Lamarty's unit.
That's right.
The captain's not under half strength, and neither is anyone else.
Yeah, because he was. Yep. Sorry. Gotcha.
So he's gonna come back to here. I'm gonna. Hang on. Let me check an interaction. Okay, can't do that even with that. Okay. So. I'm gonna fall back with Lamarty's in the Death Company. I'm gonna spend 1 to let them fall back and charge. Okay, bitch. Don't need to move them. I'm sorry, my oath of moment is going to be this Maliceptor. I forgot to say that.
All good.
These guys are going to move up to here. And I'm just going to make sure. I still had like an extra 6 inches of movement. Just going to make sure everyone who has a Melta gun is within Melta range.
Yeah.
That is going to be my movement. Okay, so we're going to start with, I'm going to use grenades with the Sanguinary Guard onto the 1 wound Exocrine.
No. The hero Exocrine.
Yeah, I get 2 mortal wounds on it.
Does he explode?
Well, I did put myself too fucking close on both Sanguinary Guard units.
So don't worry.
Still a little bit of panic there, you know. Remaining Death Company captain will
explodes when it dies, at least.
go ahead and throw his pistol at the Hormagaunts. 1 invul on the Hormagaunts from a plasma pistol.
They took it. I mean, they took it in a good way. They rolled a 6.
Nice. Sanguinary Guard are going to shoot the Swarm Lord. 4 bolt guns and then 2 melt pistols. So bolt guns. I'm not -1 to shoot you, am I?
You are, I believe. Let me double check. The Maleceptor. It's a psychic.
Maleceptor... Oh, I thought that was only in melee. My bad.
Nope. If you're within 6, it's -1 from hit roll, and below half -1 to wound.
I'm not below half strength. 4 saves on your Tyrant Guard at AP 0.
All right. I should probably do these one at a time because he's at 1 wound here.
So that depends. Is it the same armor save as the Swarm Lord?
No, it's not.
Okay, then yeah, 1 at a time.
And also, after that, the Swarm Lord, because at least it's still the same round of shooting, the Swarm Lord will have feel no pains.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, but anyway, yeah, regardless. Sorry, what was it again?
4.
4. So the first one was the AP I meant?
Oh, 0.
Oh, 0. Okay, so 3 up on the first one. He failed it, so damage was
all right. 1.
All right,
that's all I was trying to do.
Yep, now I can roll the other 3. That's what I was saying with the 1 by 1 there.
I got you though, yeah.
So 0. So these are 2 ups with a 5 up. Feel no pain. But he's good.
I thought for some reason Tyrant Guard had a 2 up armor.
No.
Okay, Inferno pistols. We got 2 hits and 2 wounds. AP 4. Damage D3 plus 2.
So 4 up. Right? He must.
Yeah. I hope so. He should have some invul.
I just don't remember for sure off the top of my head. I'm gonna check. Yeah, invul.
Model says it's a 4 up.
It's gonna be like, all right. Fails both.
Oof. I really want to reroll that one, but I shouldn't. That's gonna be 9 damage.
Oof, and this is the same from the same unit?
Yes, this is from the same unit, so he will still have his feel no pain against it.
Okay.
That's why I'm not re-rolling it, because it was a D3 and I was 1 damage shy.
Okay. That takes 6, so he's down to 3. 3? He's down to a 4, because I can do math.
Yeah, I think this is how we're going to have to do things. The other Sanguinary Guard unit is just going to try and unload on the Biovore, see if we can get rid of him real quick. 1 wound with a Melta pistol. So, AP 4.
Goes through, kills him.
Cool. Save us the time of me rolling all those sword swings. Okay, charge phase. Lamarty's is charging back into the Maleceptor. I think Snake Eyes still makes it.
You wouldn't have moved them that far back regardless. Like, you make it,
well,
it's fine.
They also get a built-in reroll, and I can't get worse than a 2, so they get a 6 now.
Yeah, I feel like, no matter what, you were going to just make that.
I mean, in theory, yes, but also if I did put him outside of 3 and then rolled Snake Eyes, like, it'd be what it'd be. Captain into Hormagaunts is going to make it with a 9.
3, though.
And then Sanguinary Guard is going to multi-charge the Swarm Lord and the Maleceptor. 5 should get them in there. I think. Yes, it will. Okay. So we're going to put the captain here. And then these guys are just going to kind of chain out a bit. Bitch. Most of them I need on the Maliceptor anyway. Come on, bitch. Just fucking sit where you need to sit. Okay. Those guys are not charging anything. That's done. That's done. That's done. Okay. Do you have enough to interrupt?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the Sanguinary Guard then. I'm gonna spend a CP to give their weapons lance, so I'll have +1 to wound on melee. I'm gonna put 2 into the Swarm Lord and everything else into the Maliceptor.
All right.
So into the Swarm Lord, we are -1 to hit. I do not get. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, that strat doesn't cost me 1 because I have the captain there. Reduces the cost by 1. So those 2 will miss because this is the Swarm Lord. He's not my oath target. And then currently strength 9. Swarm Lord is.
I believe. Yep.
Okay. Well, that is unfortunate. I believe that means I got 2 wounds, including Lance.
Big AP, right?
Yeah, it'll be at your invul.
1 goes through.
Okay.
What's the damage on it?
2.
He will still live. Were there other weapons going into him from that attack?
Nope,
I forgot.
that was everything going into him.
Okay, so he'll go down to 2 then.
Yeah. Into the Maliceptor. You are tough 11. Perfect. That means I will be hurting you on 3s. It's going to be 6 swings with Thunderhammer. Hitting on 3s, but re-rolling. Okay.
This is the big combat for this turn in the middle here, I think.
Yeah, and then strength 8 goes to 10, goes to 11, and then +1 to wound makes it 3s. Okay, so 1 save at AP2 damage 2, and 2 devastating wounds for 4 mortal wounds combined. And then I have 4 more swords to swing.
What was the damage on the 1 save?
AP2 damage 2.
2. I'll re-roll that 1 real quick. I didn't take the 4 yet, but okay. I want to see. Nope, it went through anyway, so 6. So it's down to 6.
Okay. And then the swords. -1 to hit. These will be strength 9 +1, so still needing 4s. 4 more at AP2 damage 2.
1 goes through. Down to 4. That is kind of big that they survived there.
It is. Lamarty's in the Power Fist into the Maliceptor.
Combat. Over here now?
Yeah. Get that, but that's lethal.
Remember, you're -1 to wound on that guy, too, is your half strength with that unit,
okay, well,
right?
that saves me the problem of doing the math on that one. That one definitely doesn't wound then. 4 go through. AP2 damage 2.
Does he live? Does not. Does he explode? He explodes, right?
Probably.
Yep. Does not explode.
Okay. And then I'll go ahead and do the other captain into the Hormagaunts. Because that's a fair fight.
Yeah. He's just wearing like Hormigaunt skulls on his shoes and hands with the 4 of them.
6 saves at whatever they have. AP2 damage to. If they have an invul.
They do, because the Swarm Lord. 3 get saved. 3 go through.
Swarm Lord's got the 9-inch, that's right.
One of them lives. That's
Nice.
actually fucking huge too. Holy shit.
Nice.
Okay.
What's OC on the Swarm Lord? 3.
That
So you get 7 there.
Yeah, we're tied unless I kill something.
We're not tied. I got a banner in there. It gives them +1 OC.
Oh, gives them all +1 OC. Okay.
Yeah. I gotta check
well,
and see if it affects the captain too. You gotta kill I think 3 of them to knock me off that. But either way, go ahead and swing back.
Alright. Let's swing back with this Hormigaunt.
Oh yeah, it's just the bear's unit, so it does affect the captain.
Oh, they all hit. No wound. Alright.
Okay.
Alright. Swarm Lord. With his 8 bone sabers. Hitting on 2s. And then wounding on 2s, twin linked.
-1 to hit and -1 to wound, don't forget.
I totally forgot. Should I re-roll that?
Probably. I'll leave it up to you, unless you happen to remember how many 2s you rolled.
I don't. I feel like... Yeah, I don't remember.
I forgot to say it, so I'm not gonna... You're fine, though.
Are you sure? 6 here. It might actually affect it. I can...
I'll leave it up to you.
I'll just do it. I'll re-roll it.
Okay.
So yeah, -1, yeah? So 3s.
Yeah.
Okay. And then wounding on 3s. Re-rolling. I think that ended up being exactly... Oops, that was supposed to be a re-roll.
Yep.
How do I
Just
fix that?
Spawn one, and then drop it in the box.
Oh, okay. There it is.
So was that 7?
Didn't do anything.
AP damage?
7 -2, 3 damage.
Oof. Alright, so I'll take the first 6. Okay. Jesus Christ. Awesome. I think that decided things.
I didn't see what you rolled, but I'm guessing that wasn't good.
No. I failed 6 of the 7 saves.
Ouch.
Yeah. 2 up, 4 up is great, but it just very swingy. Yeah. It be what it be.
Your combat next, which is the jump again, or did they already fight? They charged. That's right.
They charged, yeah.
So Maliceptor is gonna do the 3 big swings, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Still -1, yeah.
No, not anymore.
Okay, so hitting on 3s.
That's the sanguinary guard that gets that.
Gotcha. Okay, and then wounding on 2s. So 2 at, I forget.
Pass 1, fail 1.
It's gonna be. Oh yeah, D6 +1 damage. For 3. I've rolled pretty low on those every time.
All right. That's it.
All right.
I control 1 in no man's land, so I'll get some points for that, and then I got 1 behind enemy lines.
Which is the one in... Oh yeah, that one. That's right. Maliceptor died.
So I'll score both of those. And pass to you.
Right. Swarmlord's still here, so
I mean, this list was a gamble to begin with. I'm not...
It's...
Actually,
I don't know. I feel like you kind of got a little bit screwed against me just because your big unit annihilated that one Tyrannifex, but
Yeah.
got the shit out of it afterwards.
I think everything you have on the board except for those 3 big monsters has a battle. Oh no, the Biovore too. I forgot. You do have several battle shocks though.
Yep. Let's do
You do at least hold this one down here.
Yeah, let's do these guys. These Hormigons. 3. They are good. Tank. What are they at? 6? Yeah, barely 7. Oh no, they're 8. They're they are. They're fairly good. Yep. Maliceptor over here. He's good.
Mm-hmm.
Swarm Lord. Good.
Nice.
That's it. Oh no, sorry.
One singular Hormigaunt.
This Hormigaunt. You know what? It's 2 CP once per game to auto pass that, right?
1 CP once per game.
1 CP. I'm gonna auto pass that Hormigaunt because that is big. Okay. So he'll auto pass. I don't want to risk it with 3 CP with 3 rolls. Now that's it.
So in that case, you hold 1, you hold 2, but the Death Company Captain, the Hormigaunt, is contesting, so we hold the same number.
The Hormigaunt has an OC of 2.
Fuck, I forgot about that. Yeah, so you max out primary again.
That's why I was paying for it.
I keep forgetting those things are OC too. They should not be.
65 points. Run and charge. Run, advance, and charge, and 2 OC.
Oh, my argument against the 2 OC is just because like they're tiny little. I mean, they're like. I feel like they're gaunts that are smaller than normal gaunts.
They're like the buff gaunts though. Like they're not the ones with the guns. You know, they go out to. I don't know. They never come back, so I don't know how they get stronger. But you know.
Anyway.
All right.
Sorry, so you get max primary this turn.
Yep, I got a turn 4 primary. And what did I get? I got Cull the Horde, which I don't think is happening.
It physically can't. So instead of hitting recycle, hit discard.
Oh, is that a new thing they did too?
No, it's been there.
Okay.
If you recycle it, it goes back into the deck. If you hit discard, you won't have to worry about drawing it again.
Oh no, like you get to do that for free on ones that you can't do?
Oh, certain ones. So like, Cull the Horde is one that if I don't have any units that can satisfy it, it just gets discarded.
Gotcha.
Same with same with Bring It Down. It depends on the secondary.
Yeah, it makes sense. All right, so discard and then draw again.
Oh, that's gonna suck. Well, actually, no, it's not.
I have units. Well, no, I don't. I don't think the. Well, can the spores perform actions? I don't know if they can. Like their units, they have no OC and stuff, but
as far as I know, they can't.
I don't think they can. I think they just count for being in places and don't have
they
OC.
Would count for behind enemy lines.
Yeah, that
would
one
just be 3 free points.
2 or more units, each of them wholly within a different one of the following areas. I don't have any in my deployment zone anymore, I don't think. I have no man's land.
You got the one Biovore still. Back in the corner.
Oh, yeah. I've got one. I've got no man's land.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can get a real unit into your back here, though.
To perform an action, no. If you're just looking for behind enemy lines, that Hormigaunt could fall back.
Oh, well, I'd get behind enemy lines with the Biovore units anyway.
But you'll only get 1 unit back there, not 2.
There's already 2, yeah? And I can shoot another one. There's one over here.
Oh, I forgot you already had them. Yeah, you just got to drop 1 more behind enemy lines.
I got behind enemy lines. It's really, do I want to keep recover assets? Which I can get 3 points if I don't shoot. What do I got? 1 CP.
I mean, you can just use the Biovore and the Hormigaunts. Or you can even walk backwards with the Exocrine.
Hold on a second. I can just run the Hormagaunts over there and get it.
What's their speed?
Or not even run them, they just move 10.
What's their speed though? It's 10?
They move 10, yeah.
So you'd have to advance them to get them wholly within.
Yeah, and then I can't do the
you're
action.
You're looking at the front guy, but the back guy would, yeah. So you wouldn't be able to do the action, but you could put him back there.
Or I could just take the 3 points instead of the 5 and say whatever. Yeah. But I have to do well, no, I can't actually. Actually, no, because I need the Biovore for. I'm just going to discard and get a new one because the Biovore has to shoot, so I wouldn't be able to get behind enemy lines maxed out. So logically, discard.
Well, if you move the Hormagaunts up, then the Biovore doesn't have to shoot.
Too late. Assassination. Okay. That works for me. I don't have to think about it.
There are 4 options.
Well, I already got a couple, right?
Yeah, but not this turn.
Yeah, but it counts for the whole end of game, doesn't it?
Mm-mm. No. So assassinate in this case is kill a character, or if all characters are dead.
Oh, all characters are dead. Yeah. That's what...
The or is all enemy characters have been destroyed during the battle.
Gotcha.
That's one of the few ones that doesn't recycle if you can't score it. You just score it better.
And right here... Well, Martes is way over there. It's going to be a little rough. I mean, I might be able to get 2, maybe, but it is what it is now. So
it doesn't matter how many you kill. The first one you kill is worth 5, and then that's it.
Oh wait, I'm looking fixed. I'm sorry, I was looking at fixed.
Yep. You're good.
We just gotta kill one, and that's it. Okay.
Yep.
Well, that is definitely better than the other one. So it's this guy needs to. All right.
Bring it.
Well, I think we can do that. All right, movement. I am going to move the Swarm Lord. Here.
Okay.
I'm going to pull this Malceptor back just a tinge.
Okay.
This Exocrine is good to shoot at him already. I guess just to really make sure here. Actually, this Malceptor could moves 8. So if I grab him, he can get to there, which I think puts him in range to shoot the captain over there, right? Or no, I can't see through those. No, I can see through the middle ones, not the ones. So,
what's the range on his gun? It's not 12, is it? Yeah, no, he got range.
Okay, so he goes
back with the Hormagaunt.
Yep, he goes there, and then again, this guy is gonna go. Oops, moves 9. Seven to here, and then I'll use 2 to fucking poke his stupid gun in there.
Okay.
Exocrine will not move. This Biovore is gonna shoot a Spore Mine guy back here, so then that gets me behind enemy lines.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's all movement, and then we go into the shooting phase. So first off, the Swarm Lord. Oh wait, hold on, not end of movement. Almost forgot. This Hormigont needs to fall back.
Okay.
So now, Swarm Lord's gonna shoot this Death Company captain over here.
Sure.
Synaptic Pulse, D6 plus 3 shots. It's a torrent weapon, so.
Yep.
Clear. D6. So 5. Wounding on 3s because it's strength 5. No rerolls or anything like that on it, so just 2 at -1.
He will take 1.
2 damage. And then the Maliceptor that can see that same captain is going to shoot his gun, so D6 plus 3 shots. So 8 shots, and he's full wound, so he's good. So spawn in 7 more. So these will hit on, does he have any minuses or anything? I always forget. So 3s, and then 2s. So 6 minus 2, 3 damage.
Yeah, he's toast. I'm not even going to bother rolling the Feel No Pains on that.
And then the Tyrannifex is going to shoot the big dick gun at the other captain with jump back.
Mm-hmm.
We can shoot everything at it, but we're going to start with the big dick gun. So when hitting on 3s, oops, don't select. Don't do that. But don't select. Roll a dice. What the hell's happening? Clear. 2 dice. Hitting on 3s. Okay, 1 hit. Wounding on 2. 1 wound, -4.
Takes it. He's dead.
Yeah, D6 plus 6 damage.
Yep.
I can't shoot at anything else, I don't think.
I don't think so either.
Unless this Exocrine. No, he didn't shoot yet.
But that terrain is blocking.
Oh yeah, alright. Because it's all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it.
Okay.
So I think I got both those 5 for Assassinate and 4.
Yeah.
You're behind, right?
I definitely forgot to be pulling Challenger cards. Oh well.
Pull them.
No, I'm supposed to do it at the beginning of the battle round, so like round 5 I'll do it, but I'm way past it at this point. As long as
pass it to you.
Okay. I'm gonna spend 1 to auto pass Lamarty's so I can get 10 primary. Because I really don't like my odds with rolling a 5 up right now. Area denial and bring it down. Okay, so these actually might not be horrible.
If you can get to the Maliceptor in the middle, which
yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now.
That is the juicy, either that or the Swarm Lord.
So
Swarm Lord actually is easier to kill.
Is gonna come over to here. And these guys are gonna come over to here. I'm just gonna rearrange them slightly because I want to be able to see the. Yeah, no, I'll put them right here. Actually. Yeah, okay. I like those odds. There's my movement. Lamarty's and the other guy are going to shoot the Hormigont.
No!
And I'm sorry, the Maliceptor is going to be my...
the one with 4.
Yeah. So Lamarty's pistol hits and wounds 1 at AP 1.
You made it.
Plasma pistol hits Does not wound. Okay. Now I got a multi-charge. Damn it.
Dude, this Hormigaunt is the biggest pain in your ass.
He really is. Sanguinary Guard are going to grenade the Maleceptor. 1 mortal wound.
Right.
And then they'll shoot. I am -1, but re-rolling. 1 wound with the Inferno Pistol at AP4. Not that you care.
He takes it. It's 2 damage, right?
It's D3, and I think I forgot to put him in Melta range.
Well, you should move him. Like you could have.
I could have if I put them in. If I had them in Melta range, it would have been 3 damage.
Yeah, you should have just done that.
Apologies,
so yeah, no, you're good. Like, you were just moving them. There's no reason why you wouldn't have done that.
The only reason I might have done it was if I was trying to like break line of sight so you couldn't overwatch me, but I ended up not doing that anyway. So
yeah, but does he explode? Does not.
Okay.
Bring it down. Well, you could get 2.
Yeah.
You get 2.
For tactical, it's just do you get it or do you don't?
Oh man, I need to
only worth 4.
Yeah, sorry.
It doesn't matter if you kill a Stompa or a Biovore.
So in the past year and a half, I've played 2 games of Warhammer. This is my 3rd.
Yeah. So we're gonna go into the charge phase.
Yep.
You know what? I like my odds with that. Sanguinary Guard's gonna charge a Swarm Lord. That's boxcar.